Luce Cannon and Charisse Mills, they have to be the two most delusional people on the face of this earth. Or dumbest. Either way, I don't know. This boy is facing a lot of trouble. And she just released another call from him yesterday. And I in my opinion, it ain't looking too good for old Luce, all right? We gonna get into that phone call. We gonna pull up the actual Big U indictment with Luce Cannon. We're just gonna talk about Luce Cannon's part in it, okay? So, without further ado, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Visit BurbankClothing.com. The fitted trucker's hat. These things are selling out fast, you guys. You guys don't want to miss out. Go ahead and get you one. While you over there, copy you a hoodie or a t-shirt too. We got these heavyweights. You ain't gonna get this one. This is mine. But we got the heavyweight Burbank t-shirts. What we got? We got the Hoodie Gang hoodies over there too. The oversized Hoodie Gang hoodies. Y'all go over there and check them out. We about to have a new heavyweight shirt coming out. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen it a couple times. It's coming out soon. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check that out. Right now, let's go ahead and get into this content.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, what's up, wife?
It's so good to see your face.
Man. So what's going on?
Man, you know, people talking all kind of craziness that you not in jail. Some people saying you did a proffer or whatever. It's so ridiculous. Do they not know that you're still in Nevada? Like, how could you even do a proffer and you haven't even been transferred yet? It's ridiculous.
I mean, I haven't even been in court. So you have to let people... First of all, they have to understand this. I'm not in court. I haven't been in court. I haven't talked to nobody. I ain't planning on talking to nobody. So at the end of the day, it's like all the goofy stuff and the fake narratives that people putting out is they liars. They trying to make content. I guess I'm paying their bills right now. So they putting my name in certain things. And, you know,
I can indeed verify that he is locked up.
It's not good, but at the end of the day, it's like it's just on my worst enemy. I don't have nothing to do with certain individuals. I want them to have the best fighting chance because I don't want nobody in jail, period.
Right.
So I'm not like the other people. So the people like to pretend to say certain things, and people don't understand, like, I'm just a real dude.
Yeah, he a real dude waiting to go to federal court for a RICO charge. Come on, bro. That ain't a real dude. That's not a real dude.
I can't fault them for not being a stand-up dude like me. All we see them doing is just internet stuff.
How are you a stand-up dude? You're being accused of robbing your own people for your own profit. You're not a stand-up dude. Or should I say Tremaine Williams? Tremaine Ashley Williams.
They're not doing anything else. They're not trying to benefit the world. They're just trying to make content and come off somebody else's name, but they don't want to work hard. They don't want to do things to get them to the next level. And I want to shout out to all my fans. Like, I love y'all to death. Like, y'all made me who I am. Y'all created me. My wife, you've been in my...
Actually, Whack 100 created him. Let's keep it real.
From day one. And it's like, nothing's going to stop us, baby. We just have to understand that they talked about Jesus. So I'm no different. They're going to talk about me.
Did this dude just compare himself to Jesus? Did he just compare himself to Jesus? I told this dude is delusional. He is super delusional. He does not understand how much trouble he is actually in. And honestly, I don't think his fake wife understands that either. I don't think they understand that. I mean, they both, she can read. I don't know about Luce, but she can read. Read the indictment. He is in trouble. And she just keeps posting this up here, talking about it on the internet like they're not listening and watching. and chasing the clout. When they could obviously just talk about other things. He could still make content from the feds, but he doesn't have to talk about this. He could talk about other stuff, current events that's happened since he's been locked up, and she could tell him about it, break the news to him. He could do a reaction over the phone or whatever. They are stupid.
Or whatever, but I'm looking forward for the journey, getting out, being bigger, stronger than ever. So at the end of the day, it's like, let's just let the people talk, and we know what's going on. They know it's not no proffer or nobody talk to anybody, especially when I'm still in Nevada. I'll be in LA, hopefully in the morning. So
this came out yesterday. He is actually in LA, MDC right now. I did actually go ahead and verify that. As you guys can see right here, Tremaine Ashley Williams, Luce Cannon, Los Angeles, MDC, got there today. So he is locked up, and he is there now. So he is locked up. He is in Los Angeles now. He is in the LA MDC, right along with Brick Baby and Big U.
So you're getting transferred today?
Yeah, I'm gonna get transferred. I'm getting transferred right now, but at the end of the day, it's like we gotta keep this ball going.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you the female version of me, and my
I would take offense to that.
supporters support you, and your supporters support me. People be thinking that we clout chasing or whatever like that, like, or let me put this thing.
You are clout chasing. That is what YouTube is all about. Clout chasing. That's how you built your name up, clout chasing, Luce Cannon. Oh, I'm sorry, Tremaine Ashley Williams, because your name's not Luce Cannon. You stole that name from somebody who had already built that name up.
You was always Charisse Mills before you met me.
Precisely.
You've been doing movies, you've been doing acting, singing, for presidents, everything like that. People don't even know your background. You opera trained, you've been to school, graduated and stuff like that. You've been the multi-platinum artist and
she has never, ever been a multi-platinum artist. If she was on a song that went multi-platinum, it would have to be the song with Neo, which is not her song. It's his song, and all she did was sing background. Like, I don't even think she said one word on it. She was just on there howling like a fucking banshee. Arr! That's it. That's it. So that's why I'm saying they are so delusional. Talking about they don't chasing clout and this and that. And she was Clarissa Mills before he got with her, and they don't know her background. Yeah, we don't know her background because a lot of us never heard of her until she came to No Jumper with you, bro. She did some shit on Zeus. Who watches that? Just, you know, the toxic. They watch that shit. My wife didn't even know who she was. Luce Cannon, nobody knew who you was before Whack 100, bro. So
you're doing things. It's like we were just
and don't come for me in the comment section. I didn't say I was well known. I know I'm not well known, and I'm fine with that.
Made in heaven, and a lot of people try to tear us down because of who we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's like they forget or they just don't know. You know, they need to do their homework before they speak on something, for sure. You know, and that's one thing sometimes it's like, I don't give a shit. I'd be like, yeah, you call me this, call me that. It's cool. You know, I don't even care because you're not paying my bills. You're not doing that. They don't understand what a businesswoman or businessman is. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, why are we doing this YouTube stuff? Do we need money? No, it's just another form of business. Like, this is another avenue and revenue. And honestly, we do this for fun. Like,
those are facts. YouTube is a business. It's another form of revenue. And if you don't like doing it, if you're not having fun doing it, you shouldn't do it, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Entertainment. That's what you call entertainment.
Yes,
because
it is entertainment. But at the same time, they come on here all the time and just completely lie. Lie. To the point to where Luce Cannon has completely stolen, Tremaine Ashley Williams has completely stolen somebody else's life.
promoting it keeps things rolling in all avenues of things. You feel me? And until people understand that, then I don't think they can fathom it, because some people, this is their only source of income. You know what I'm saying? I use this as a tool to push and promote other things that I have going.
Most people that YouTube is their only source of income, those are the ones that are doing really well on YouTube, more than likely. And it's their only source of income for that reason, because they're doing really well on YouTube and don't have to do anything else. Hell, it ain't my only source of income. Hell, I have to go work enough. I have to have a job because, hell, I'm sucking right now. No, I'm sorry. I'm just beginning. I'm getting started. I'm trying to get it there, though.
Going on. You feel me? Like, we now got your merch line coming out. We use that to promote that, and you can go purchase your merchandise on itslucecannon.com. I got my beauty line and my clothing line and all that stuff on official bougie beauties store.com. Like, all this stuff, they don't understand.
Promoting her shit.
We just let them in a little bit of our world, but they really don't know. We only give you what we want to give you. You only know the half.
Yeah, but they don't really understand what it takes, the intellect of us being strategic about
Tremaine Ashley Williams can't spell intellect.
Everything that we plan. Everything that we do and say, there's always a plan behind it.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand. They don't understand, like, we built for this. We made this. We made something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And people don't even understand that we here to stay. Like, I'm the biggest, you the biggest, and it's like everybody want to keep getting to know us. We're a mystery to everybody, so we keep peeling back layers of our life and giving it and exposing it to.
He is lacking self-awareness. That's what it is. That's what it has to be. He's delusional and lacking self-awareness.
The world, but a lot of people, y'all gotta stop with the BS, making up false narratives. Even when it came down to the big U thing, when people were talking about that, the fingernails and the skin and all that stuff like that, and people was talking and stuff, that stuff is not true. That stuff is a lie. I know certain individuals and families was affected by it, but beat the people with the truth and not a lie. And that's all I'm saying. It's like people want to just come out and do fairy tale stories to make themselves look bigger than life, but it really looks goofy. Then everybody has to keep changing their story and keep changing and keep changing and keep changing, and that's not good. What's wrong? You seem worried.
No, I'm not worried. It's just now that I know you're getting transferred, like, oh my gosh, it's like the next.
She should be worried. She should be very worried. We're gonna go over why. She should be very worried. He should be very worried.
Chapter of this saga, and it's like, oh my, you're on to your move to LA.
The fact that they're online, they're posting this online saying that they're not worried about it. They're antagonizing the feds. That is something you don't want to do to an entity that is holding your future in the palm of their hand. I don't know why people aren't learning this, aren't understanding this by now.
And
case in mind, Young Thug. He just had it. Thankfully for him, the judge dismissed his probation violation thing, or else he was going off to do 15, 20 years off a tweet. Case in mind.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for this to be over.
You gotta sit me down in 15 minutes?
Yeah. All right. So I gotta have you down there by 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'll be there. I get ready right after this visit.
They gotta take you soon.
Yeah, they gotta take me soon, but yeah, that's good. So I have to be down there by 10:40, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's good for me.
Man, no more Chipotle, no more Red Lobster, no more pizza, no more McDonald's. Yeah. Well, hopefully on your next journey where you going, you know, you cool with the COs over there and they can look out for you. We'll see how it goes. You know, God's got you for sure. And I have you in my prayers. I have all my prayer warriors, you know, got you. So, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
I love you so much, baby.
All right, we're going to end that right there because those two are definitely delusional and or stupid. I'm going to just say it. And or stupid. Because, listen, when I say this boy is looking at some trouble, he looking at some trouble. Looking at some trouble. If you guys think Big U is looking at some trouble, then you have to put Luce Cannon on it because they done wrapped Luce Cannon into the whole RICO. He done wrapped himself into the whole RICO. Look. He was talking about it wasn't him. He ain't do it and this and that and this and that. Okay. All right, so here it is. This is the paperwork. This is the actual indictment. As you can see right here on the right-hand side, indictment in big bold letters. It's got Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, and all his aliases. Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Tremaine Ashley Williams, a.k.a. Luce Cannon. Right there. As you can see, I have already searched his last name, Williams, up here in the search bar. So we're just going to go over and find where they have his name at. Of course, on the first page, right here on page 18, over to Act 37 on July 5th, 2021, when Victim 1 had been ignoring Defendant Henley's calls demanding extortion payments. Defendant Robinson, Big U Enterprise member and self-proclaimed, they don't even call him a Rolling 60s. Self-proclaimed Rolling 60s member Tremaine Ashley Williams, aka Luce Cannon, and approximately 9 other individuals, all acting at Defendant Henley's direction, traveled to the dispensary and committed a robbery. Over Act 38, on July 5th, 2021, Defendant Robinson, Williams, and others known and unknown to the grand jury stole products, cash, and multiple personal items from those in the dispensary, including Victim 1. Did I mention Luce Cannon didn't have a mask on? Victim 1 knew Luce Cannon, or actually Tremaine Ashley Williams. Over Act 39, on July 5th, 2021, shortly after the robbery of Victim 1's dispensary, Defendant Henley invited Victim 1 to Defendant Henley's home, where Defendant Henley, Williams, and other robbers were present, and many of the items robbed from the dispensary were on display. So, y'all are gonna say, like, okay, well, that's just something they got in an indictment. Where's the actual evidence of that? Victim 1 knew Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon ran in there without a mask. The Victim 1 actually went to the house where they were counting up the money, saw Luce Cannon there. Victim 1 is going to testify for the government. And if you guys don't believe this story, this is how No Jumper got roped into it, because Luce Cannon took his dumb ass on there and corroborated the whole entire story.
He'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give him like 40.
Look at Wack's face. Wack know he doing his job right there. Look at his face. Look at his face. That's a cop face.
$1,000 back and stuff like that, but cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like,
and if you read through, I think Brick Baby's indictment, part of that is gun trafficking, which this is what Luce is snitching right here. You gotta keep that in mind too.
I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because
this
I'm
is
his,
high tech shit.
I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So
the club when you sweated them in the club?
Yeah.
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that.
All right, so you see what I mean? This boy is in a lot of trouble. He don't even know. He is in a lot of trouble. He ain't even know. My boy is going down on a federal RICO charge, and he has nobody to blame except himself. Nobody to blame except for himself, because he went on No Jumper and corroborated a lot of the evidence the FBI had already had against him and Big U. What are they not understanding about? What are they not understanding about that? His best chance is to go ahead and take a plea. Actually, his best chance is to go ahead and roll on somebody else. But if he's gonna be solid, his best chance is to take a plea. Because I know for violation of the Hobbs Act, that carries, I couldn't find a minimum, but that carries a maximum of 20 years. They're also getting him on the RICO charge. I don't know what the RICO is going to carry. Somebody else can put that down in the comment section. But I know that Hobbs Act, that violation of the Hobbs Act, 20 years. 20 years. He admitted to it himself. Told on himself on No Jumper for clout, because he's a clout chaser, just like his fake wife that was sitting right next to him, who should have been telling him to shut up and not say this shit, because it's an open FBI investigation. Sat right there and chased that clout with him. They chased that clout all the way until his ass ended up in Los Angeles, MDC. She's still chasing. She's still getting that clout, even though he locked up. And he's too dumb to see it. If you guys didn't notice during that phone call, she said they merged all their businesses, which was the dumbest thing. Because if he used any of that money that he stole or whatever to go towards his business, her shit gone too. Her shit gone too. And she might catch a charge. Because they just said that on that phone call. Stupid. Stupid. That's how you know he don't have a lawyer. A lawyer would have been told him stop talking. You see, when Brick called in the No Jumper, they tried to incriminate Adam, and Lush tried to incriminate Brick by asking him if he had some H in there. Brick, see, this is why I like Brick. Brick's smarter than what he put on. He caught that and deflected that. Nah. Because he know they listening. This dummy keeps on going. Luce Cannon, y'all. Ashley Tremaine Williams, y'all. That's my video for today. I'm sorry to get a little preachy with y'all, but we gotta learn, man. We gotta learn the laws. That's how they get us, because a lot of us don't know the law. You have the right to shut the fuck up. Use that right. Exercise that right. Do not be out here chasing clout and chase your ass all the way up into the penitentiary. YouTube and the internet is a great thing. It's a great way to make extra money on the side, but risking your freedom for it? Fuck no. Fuck no. Stop doing that. That's the same with these drill rappers. Stop risking your freedom. Stop putting your shit out there on Front Street. Stop putting real shit out there. Now, I know I react to a lot of this street shit only because the street dudes put it on the internet. If it wasn't on the internet, it wouldn't be here for me to react to and for me to bring you guys this great entertainment. And with that being said, that is my video. So if you guys are new to the channel and you made it this far, click that subscribe button and make sure you click the bell icon. That way YouTube notifies you every time I drop a video. When you get that notification, guys, watch the video, because that helps the video get into the YouTube algorithm, which helps it get more views and brings in more revenue. All that is free for you guys to do. You know what else is free? Smashing the fuck out of that like button. Smashing the fuck out of that like button and dropping me a quick comment. It's all free for you guys to do. It brings money into the channel. Hey, you guys, I appreciate you guys. Hey, my current subscribers, we're over 6,000 going strong. We're over halfway to our goal of 10,000. We almost there, y'all. We gonna do it. It's your boy King Charm. I'm about this bitch. Peace.